Alright, what's up everybody? Brendan Mania here again. We have another card purchasing video. I forget what episode this is, but it'll be in the title. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of buying over the last like a year since I first discovered these cards. I've only been in the card game for like a year. And luckily the UFC's not as big as the other sports, so I know the other sports are declining rapidly in price, but UFC, ever since I've been in it, hasn't gone down too much. As far as I know, it was never up that high in the first place, but man, I'm tired. It's like midnight here, and so I got a busy day / week ahead of me. The reason I'm recording this so late is because I am finishing my second PSA submission. I just made a video, my last video. I already did the $16 a card special one, but 2 of the cards in this purchase video have to go into the next $35 a card dual card and auto grade submission I'm about to make. So I wanted to make this video first so I could have those cards in it. And now after this, I gotta go fill out that submission and then package that up. And then I got 2 other packages I gotta get ready to ship out from eBay. It's gonna be a busy week because I am moving this week. This is the last video for card purchases that I will be doing in my own condo. I'll be moving in with April. And unfortunately for these videos, I don't think she knows how much I actually spend on cards or have spent on cards. So it's gonna be hard to make these videos because now I'll be in her apartment and she might overhear how much I've been spending, and I don't know how she'd feel about that, but I'm in a good situation still. I've never put myself in a bad situation. I do spend a lot of money, but I also have a lot of money saved, and I've actually made quite a lot of money reselling cards. So I think on the year so far, I've made like $8,000 reselling some of these cards. But yeah, so my taxes will be coming back in a week or 2, and I'm getting like twice as much as I've ever gotten. And for anyone that cares about silver, I ran into some guy at the bank that was dumping coins in the machine, and I was like, yo, any coins come out of there and they're silver, I'll buy them from you. And he was like, oh, it's funny you should mention that, because he was selling his entire silver collection. So I'll be buying that silver collection too. On Tuesday, I believe. But anyway, it's enough about that. So what you guys came here to see, this card purchase video, let's jump right into it. So I got this 2014 Topps, I believe, Dom Cruise. Where's the light? So this is numbered 4 out of 8. Unfortunately, it is not in good condition. I couldn't tell from the pictures, but yeah, this card is in rough shape. But yeah, I got this for $50. Had I known it was in like such bad condition, I probably wouldn't have paid $50 for it. But no, it is what it is. It's still out of 8. It's the only one I seen. But man, it is in rough shape. Alright, now we got this Optigraph 2022 of Mr. Dominic Cruz. This is the base one. Now, the only reason I bought this was for the rainbow, which I just made a post of. But someone was telling me that there's a silver version of these base ones. And so I think I do have one of Jorge Masvidal. So I guess I technically don't have the full rainbow because I don't have that one card, but so I don't know, but I got this for $9.99. It's a $10 card here, but yeah, I guess I need that silver version. We got a Rashad Evans Gold Flash autograph card, number 9 out of 10. I swear, people in the UFC community have a short memory. They only remember current champions and Khabib and McGregor. Like, I got this for $33. And I think every Rashad Evans card I've ever bought has been between $30 and $50. Like, I don't know, he's just very undervalued. That's on the case. But yeah, he's undervalued, so, you know, I'll scoop him up. I'll probably get this graded at some point. I don't know if I'll grade the auto because it looks like it gets cut off there, but... Alright, on to some better cards here. I got this Forrest Griffin 1/1 printing plate from 2011. So one-of-a-kind collectible. Now, I guess PSA doesn't grade these. I'd have to use BGS. It's like pretty much the same size as a normal card. I always thought it was funny that Forrest has 2 R's in his name, but it's like he doesn't even put one. It goes like from the O, it's supposed to be an R, straight to the E. But there's 2 R's in his name. I don't know, he's got a funny signature, but... This actually cost $162.38. And so there was a Jose Aldo one of these went up for auction. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it was being sold by Probstein. And I guess Probstein actually had me like banned from bidding on their auctions for a while. I tested it out. Again, I didn't realize that was the problem at first because I always wait till the last 4 seconds. So I went to click my bid and it just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and didn't load, and I didn't get my bid in. The card sold for half what I was going to pay for it, half what I was willing to pay for it. I was really annoyed. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, I wonder if that was just a connection or what that was. So I went to another Probstein auction. And I tried to bid, and the same thing happened. I went to a different one and tried to bid, and the same thing happened. And it was like that for a while. But now, it let me bid on an auction that they had. So I don't know if they had just like a temporary like ban or what was going on. But I do give them negative feedback almost every time I purchase something from them because they deserve it. The slabs are always scratched up. Whenever I order from them, I've never had something come in good condition from them. And it's not in the description or anything. And it's like, you would think a company that has like over 1 million transactions would like take care of their cards, but it's like they have so much going on that they're moving as fast as possible and they don't care at all about quality. So it's all about quantity for them. But yeah, they deserve my negative feedback, and I guess in retaliation they stopped me from bidding. But you know, that just hurts themselves because I was gonna double the price that card sold for. But you know, it is what it is. But I will tell everyone to avoid Probstein if possible because the quality is just not there. And it sucks because a lot of people use them, but I never understood consignments in the first place. Like, I understand if you're a brand new eBay account, maybe you're afraid to get scammed, I guess. But I mean, like, I started my own. I've never had any problems selling. I've had problems buying, but and now eBay's got the buyer protection. Well, they've always had buyer protection, but now if you have an item that's expensive enough, they have the seller protection with the authentication process, which I really like, so it's gonna suck when they start charging for that, but yeah, I never understood the consignment thing. Just list it yourself. Like, you don't got that much to lose. Like you might think that listing it up for auction, it'll get more eyes on it from Probstein, but you never know. I mean, a lot of people have told me the same thing, that everything they got from Probstein came scratched up too. So I would rather just sell it myself and not give somebody like 10 to 30% of my profit just because they're a bigger company with more eyes. But that's just me. I don't know. Anyway, I finally got myself one of these Dom Cruz glove cards. This is number 3 out of 8. What kind of Dom collector would I be if I didn't have one of these? So, I got this for $234.50. But what's funny is, I guess it was because it was from a big YouTuber. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. His name is Lootbox. And the guy, I guess one of the guys' names is Juice. But yeah, Lootbox TV or something. I watch a lot of his videos. He doesn't really do UFC too often, but he's still fun for me to watch. But he had one of these, and it had like damage right there, like that. That's just on the case on mine. But like there was actually like a tear right here, and his sold for like $305 or something, even with that tear. And I had bid 300, so I got outbid for 305. And so I thought it was funny. I got this for like $70 less, and this one does not have a damaged tear right there. So I mean, I'm just gonna assume it's because he's a YouTuber. Either he got more eyes because of that, or somebody shill bid him up. I don't know, but either way, I'm just glad I got one, and it's not damaged as far as I could tell. All right, now as for that rainbow we were talking about, I got a nice little Dominic Cruz white sparkle autograph. 101. Probably saw it in my last video. But this is the video that it should have been making its debut. It's got a nice autograph. I mean, you could argue it got cut off at the bottom, but I'm still submitting this right now for the dual card / autograph grading. I don't know, I just feel like every 101 should be like that. I know some people are like, why would you grade it? It's a 101, it's already a pop 1. But I mean, like I said last time, I love these dual 10s. I got a Tyron Woodley one, I got a Joanna one. You know, this one failed right here with the, it got a 910, but still. That 10 subgrade for the auto, to me, even though it's a 9, it raises the value from a regular 9. But to get a 10-10 on a 101, that's the goal, man. So the other white sparkle I have got a 10. I did not submit it though. It looks like the auto could get a 10 on the other one, but I don't want to resubmit it right now. But anyway, for this I paid $315, which, you know, 300 is about what I thought it would go for. Somebody tried to bid me up at the end. I don't know who it was, but like I said, I always wait until the last second so I don't get shill bid up. Now this one, what I thought was completing my rainbow before someone told me about that silver version that I'm missing. This is the gold vinyl 1 of 1. Unfortunately, I don't understand why they pick like the worst autographs to go on the best card. This one's definitely cut off at the bottom, but I still want to submit it for the dual grading. Just because it's just what I like to do. So unfortunately, I feel like this might get, well, I mean, this probably will get a 9-9, like a 9 card grade and a 9 auto grade, but it would suck if it came back with a 10 card grade and a 9 auto grade. That's one of those things where it's like, well, maybe I should get rid of the auto grade. But I don't know. It's not a big deal to me, especially if I don't plan on selling it. But so this card I had a lot of help with. I had a couple people tag me in the post of the original person that pulled this card, and he posted it on Instagram. And I even talked to him for a while, and I wanted to buy it, but I wanted him to post it on eBay. Like I said, I trust eBay more. It's the only platform I use to buy and sell stuff. I don't like using just PayPal, especially when I've never done it before. So, I talked to him for a while. We couldn't really come to an agreement. And so I had messaged my buddy, which, I'm sure they don't want credit for, but I'm gonna finally talk about it anyway. So I messaged my buddy, the Goebbels. I'm sure all of you know the Goebbels. And actually, I just saw a post that the Goebbels are sick right now and they're not doing very good. So let's all send them some positive messages and just and hope for the best for them. I hope they recover quickly because I don't know what they have, but I mean, I hope they recover quickly and get back to their normal lives. But yeah, so I messaged them and told them what was going on, and so Mr. Goebel, he acquired the card for me. He did the deal that I wanted to do. But their deal was a little bit different. I'm not gonna go into like all the details on their end, but so their deal was a little bit different. And then he messaged me. He said the card was on the way. He got the card in hand, and then I got the card from him. So the deal that he made was for about $350 worth in value with the other person. And so I got the card from them for $365. And the extra $15 was only because PayPal takes a percentage, I guess. So after they took the $15, it would have been $350. They wanted to make sure that everyone knew that they didn't, or they wanted to make sure that the seller that they originally got this card from knew that they weren't reselling it to me for any more profit. They just wanted to break even. They didn't, I mean, he said the card was cool, but he had no interest in the card himself. The only reason he got it was because I wanted it and because I trust the Goebbels. So I then bought it from them through PayPal. They walked me through it. I'd never even done it before. I had no idea how to even do it. But yeah, the Goebbels are really cool people. They help me a lot, with certain things. They're one of the only people on Instagram that I message pretty often. So, and I try to always respond to messages. So if anyone ever wants to talk, just send me a message and I'll respond. But yeah, they were very helpful. They helped me acquire this card because they wanted me to complete the rainbow, which I thought I had done until now with the silver one. So if I ever see that, if it even exists, I'll be purchasing that. But so that's the story of this gold vinyl here. But yeah, they know the ins and outs and the tricks of the good and the bad for purchasing through PayPal, without using eBay, just like on other platforms and stuff. And I don't, so I didn't feel comfortable doing it, so pretty much they did it for me. And now I have the card, and they got reimbursed for the deal that they made to get the card, so we're all good. And having the Goebbels as a oh, what's the word, man? As a source, I guess. When you like, how whenever you try to do a deal with someone, they want references. That's it. They want a reference. Like, oh, have you done a deal with anyone? The Goebbels are pretty good people to have as a reference that I'm a trustworthy person. But I don't think you could find a single person that's ever gotten screwed over by me because it's not something that I do. But In the world nowadays, you gotta have references, so I think that's a pretty good one to have. All right, and so here, part of my 2019 Topps Chrome set, well, it's a subset, the knockout set. I got a Gem 10 Israel Adesanya. Just reclaimed the belt. Luckily, I bought this before he won the belt, so the price was probably a little bit cheaper. I got this for $33.86. It's a pop 13. I think my max bid was like $50 or something. I mean, the subsets are cool. I'm not like too concerned with completing these actual subsets, but the main set, I'm thinking about making a video of all the 2019 Topps Chrome cards that I have at the set. I'm trying to get all Gem and 10s. I'm not trying to spend a ton of money on each card though. So if anyone, most of the cards I bought I got for kind of cheap, unless they were like diamond refractors. But speaking of diamond refractors, we got Macy Barber, Diamond Hotbox Refractor. 2019 Topps Chrome rookie card. It's a new addition to my set. I already had a Macy rookie card, but now I'm going to replace it with this diamond one. I got this for $61. I think I bought this the day before she fought last. I didn't even know she was fighting. To be honest, I just saw the card and I was like, hey, I need that diamond refractor, so I bought it. And I think she won, if I'm not mistaken. So it turned out to be an even better purchase than I was intending. So, but yes, the diamond refractors I think are really cool, and they look cool. So, was it worth $61? I don't know. Probably not, but I wanted it. I wanted it just a little bit more than somebody else. So. All right, here we go. We got Eddie Alvarez green refractor autograph from 2017, Gem and 10. So the greens are at a 99, 49 out of 99. What's funny about this card is I'm pretty sure I've owned this card before. So I'm pretty sure I bought this card before for like $50. Sold this same exact card for $100. And now I just bought it again for $41. So this is my second time owning this card. And I'm going to be relisting it for sale again. I just thought that was so funny that I got it again. So I'm going to try and flip this card twice. It's a pop 1, so I'm pretty sure it's the same card. Because I remember having the green refractor version. But I don't know, it's just funny how that all works out. So I bought this card twice now for less than I sold it for the one time. But yeah, I mean, a green refractor auto pop 1 for $40 of a pretty good fighter who's got a fight coming up in bare knuckle, I think, against Chad Mendes. That's going to be a sick card, but I really want to see Mike Perry versus Luke Rockhold. All right, so these last two cards are my favorite. That's why I saved them for last. I bought this card a while ago, and I just haven't put it in a video yet. I haven't made one of these, but we got Anderson Silva, Finest Threads, 2011. We got the Jumbo Relic, and look at that patch. Like, I wouldn't buy a Jumbo Relic, but that patch is, like, it's all about eye appeal. I mean, just look at the eye appeal. It's like it's a S. Especially when the letter in the patch, like, goes with the name, too, Silva. It's got and it's 3-colored. It's just an amazing looking patch. It's funny, so I went on eBay and I typed in I always look at PSA cards, so I just typed in UFC PSA newly listed. This was just listed. It was asking for $100. And I was like, man, $100 for that sweet patch, so I bought it right away. So it probably went from listed to sold in like 5 minutes. Well, what do you guys think? You think this is worth $100? 2011 jumbo patch of one of the greatest, Anderson Silva. I mean, look at that patch, 3-color patch with the S. I can't see it on this trunk, but it's probably on that side right there because that's yellow. Authentic fighter worn gear. I don't think it says it's from a fight though. It does not come from any specific fight. Still awesome though. That was $100. That's a pop one. I'd be curious to see if there's any other patches that look as cool as that one. All right, and the final card of the video. Boom. 2022 Select Rose Namajunas. We've got the Reebok logo patch. And then yeah, dual 10s, man. This is what I'm talking about. See, when you get a card, it's already at a 10. It's 9 out of 10. And it gets a gem mint 1010. There's just no beating that. I love the 1010. You guys can see I got 2 up there already. I got 1 right here. I have an Amanda Nunez that looks just like this, but it got a 9, and the auto's not graded, but it has the same repatch and everything. I should have put that card up here, but I wanted to put some like different stuff. But yeah, I thought this card was sick. You know, for some reason, Rose is like really popular, even though she hasn't fought and she's not champion right now. And she hasn't fought in a long time. She's still selling pretty well. And like this one went all the way up to $270 I paid for this. I think my max bid was $300. And it probably got shill bid up, you know, I don't know. I didn't look for this specific auction to see any of that stuff, but I was glad I won because, you know, I have a couple Rose cards. And if she ever does fight again, oh man, imagine if she wins the belt again. You know, there's always a collector willing to pay more than the last. And if not, I have no problem holding this card. You'd be hard-pressed to find another card like this at Rose. Another gold out of 10, gem in 1010. With a decent patch. So yep, that was my card purchases. I know it's been a while. Like, it was like 4 weeks since I made one of these videos. And I think as of right now, I only have like 2 or 3 more lower end cards on the way. There's not really been as much that interests me lately. And you know, I got all these other things going on, especially this week. I'm moving, so I'm probably going to save this video until next weekend. I'm recording this on Sunday night into Monday morning, so probably not going to upload this until like Saturday, just so I can like keep my channel active. I don't want another 3-week gap, but so I'm probably going to wait to upload this. The grand total for this purchase video came out to $1,675.73. And as I said, now I'm gonna go put those Dom Cruz cards into my dual submission for PSA. I gotta get that one packaged up and ready to go. And then I gotta package some other boxes up. It's a lot of stuff, and then I gotta move. This is gonna be a busy week. I have the whole week off from work. Possibly the last video. I might do one more video, like I said, of my Topps Chrome set in this condo. So if this isn't the last video here, that'll be the last video here. And then we're off to April's apartment. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. As always, you can find me on Instagram, Brendan_mania_on_YT. And I always post the cards I get first on there. So if you want a sneak peek of what the video is going to be about, because as you've seen, sometimes there's a long gap in between when I get the card and when I make the videos. But yeah, you could always go on there and chat with me. Give me a follow if you want. And let me know what you guys thought of these purchases. And I'll see you guys next time.